Dear students, today we are going to discuss transitive and intransitive verbs. Before we start with transitive and intransitive verbs, I'll give you a quick recap of what is a verb. A verb is a word that is used to denote an action, the condition of the subject, or what is possessed by the subject. Let's read these examples. Harry Potter is an orphan. He has a magical book. He was speaking with Mr. Peter when he was called by his friends. They played soccer. In the first sentence, the word is tells us the state of being of the subject. That is, Harry Potter. What is he? An orphan. In the second sentence, the word has is used to indicate something that the subject possesses. That is, a magical book. In the third and the fourth sentences, the words was speaking, was called, and played express actions done by Harry Potter and his friends. The words is, has, was speaking, was called, played are called verbs. Therefore, a verb is a word that is used to denote an action, the condition of the subject, or what is possessed by the subject. No sentence can be formed without a verb. A verb may consist of one word, more than one word, maybe two, three, or four words. Now we will see what is an object of a verb. Let's read the given sentences carefully. Neha kept the money safely. Kept what? Indicates the money. Stephen King writes novels. Writes what? Indicates novel. The teacher praised the children. Praised whom? Indicates the children. If we ask what or whom after the verb, the answer we get is the object of the verb. This shows that the action in such sentences passes on smoothly to something which we call the object of the verb. In the above examples, kept, writes, and praised are verbs. They take money, novels, and the children as objects. Transitive verbs. Now let's read these sentences carefully. Seema bought candies. The girl opened the door. In these sentences, the verbs bought, opened do not make complete sense. Something must be added to each to complete the sense. Each requires an object. The words candies and the door are objects. Therefore, a verb which requires an object to complete its meaning is called a transitive verb. Let's read some more examples. The chef is preparing vegetable soup. Grandma baked a cake. Grish painted the cottage. He won a prize. In these sentences, the verbs is preparing, baked, painted, and won take vegetable soup, cake, the cottage, and prize as objects. So, they are transitive verbs. Now, let's read these sentences. Nitish is sleeping. The bell rang. In these sentences, the verbs are is sleeping and rang. These verbs do not take an object to make complete sense. Therefore, a verb which does not require an object to complete its meaning but makes good sense by itself is called an intransitive verb. Let's read some more examples of intransitive verbs. My sister shouted. The children are studying. The dog barked. Neha is swimming. In, the, in these sentences, the words shouted, are studying, barked, and is swimming are intransitive verbs. That's all for transitive and intransitive verbs. Thank you.